If you are in the UK and you are looking to buy the best gaming PC deal that you can get right now, then you are in the right place. Today, I will show you the best pre-built gaming PCs in the UK for every budget and every resolution, 1080p, 1440p and 4K, going through budget systems all the way up to the most expensive high-end computers. So if you want to find the perfect PC for your budget and your needs, stay until the end. You will find a link to every PC mentioned down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first PC, we have the best value gaming system. If you're looking for the best price to performance, meaning that you do not want to spend a lot of money, yet you want very strong gaming performance in both high demanding games and esports shooters, then I recommend you getting the CyberPower Lux gaming desktop. This one has a Ryzen 7 processor alongside the NVIDIA RTX 5070 graphics card. This graphics card will be able to run any game that you want at 1440p on high to ultra settings, and I'm talking about the most high demanding games out there. On top of that, you can also run games at 4K, 60 plus FPS on average, even in high demanding titles. So overall, this is a really solid graphics card for just any resolution. And since you get a Ryzen 7 CPU, this system is also very solid for esports games. So if you want to play games like Valorant or Fortnite, you can expect around 240 plus FPS on average at 1440p resolution pro settings. So feel free to go with a 240Hz monitor if you want to compete in those type of games. Then you get 32GB of RAM, which is going to be great for streaming and content creation in case you want to do more than just gaming. And one of my favorite things about this system is the fact that you get a liquid cooler, because it's going to make the whole PC look much nicer in my opinion, and you get plenty of airflow and cooling for your CPU. Here you also get Wi-Fi included, and the total price is around £1,100 by the time of filming. Yes, it's not cheap, but again, it's definitely not the most expensive system, and that's why, in my opinion, this one is the best price to performance one. Now, if you have more money to spend and you want the best price to performance system for 4K resolution, or you want to max out 1440p gaming, then I recommend you getting the next system on the list. This one is a CyberPower PC Lux as well, just like the last one I mentioned, but it's the upgraded version. Here you get the RX 9070 XT graphics card, which is the fastest GPU from AMD, and it will allow you to play any game that you want at 4K high to ultra settings. In fact, you can run games at 80 plus FPS on average, and I'm talking about high demanding titles. And if you have a 1440p monitor, you are basically going to max out any game at 120 plus FPS on average, even the high demanding ones. And then you also get the fastest CPU in the entire market for gaming in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, meaning that you will be able to max out any monitor refresh rate in case you want to play esports games. So yes, feel free to go with a 540Hz display if you want to play this type of esports shooters, competitive settings, and achieve the highest frame rates while competing. Also, the 9800X3D is a very fast video editing and content creation CPU, so you get an amazing PC overall for just any task. Here you also get 32GB of RAM, and then you also get liquid cooling for your CPU, which is perfect. In terms of pure aesthetics, this one is very similar to the last one, which in my opinion is one of the nicest looking systems. And then in terms of pricing, this goes for £1,600 by the time of filming. Again, not cheap, but definitely a great PC if you want nice value when it comes to 4K resolution or maxing out 1440p. Now, if you have more money to spend, you can get a system that's very similar in terms of pure gaming performance, but you get an NVIDIA graphics card in the RTX 5070 Ti. This is the 3XS Milius gaming desktop, and it comes with a Ryzen 7 9700X and again a 5070 Ti GPU, meaning that you will be achieving basically the same frame rates as the last PC at 120 plus FPS on average at 1440p, maxing out this resolution, and also very solid for 4K ultra settings if you want a nice value system. Now, the pro for the 5070 Ti is the fact that you get DLSS, which is the upscaling technology from NVIDIA, and it works better than AMD. It is supported in more games. It's also better when it comes to ray tracing performance. On top of that, this system has 2TB of SSD instead of 1, which is plenty of storage, and it is of course more storage than the one before. The total price for this system is £1,850, so it's definitely more expensive than the last one, but if you want an NVIDIA GPU, again, I would highly recommend you this one because you get the 5070 Ti. And please remember that maybe when you're watching this, the price is different, especially with the Black Friday deals coming up. So if you want to check those updated prices and availability, then I highly recommend you doing so from the links down below in the video description. And then if you want to combine an NVIDIA graphics card with the fastest CPU in the market, so you want the best of both worlds and you have around £2,000 to spend, you can upgrade to the 3XS Milius, but this one has the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. You also get the 5070 Ti, so you're getting top tier performance with an NVIDIA GPU in case you want to take advantage of those NVIDIA technologies. And since you get the fastest CPU in the market, you are also maxing out any esports game or high CPU demanding games like Flight Simulator, for example. You also get 2TB of SSD, which, as I said before, is plenty of storage. So if you want a more premium quality pre-built PC, you're not looking for the best price to performance, but you're looking for a high-end system for either 1440p or 4K high to ultra, I do recommend you buying this one at around around £2,150. And by the way, if you don't care about money and you want the fastest gaming performance, so you want to buy the best pre-built PC in the market in the UK, I do recommend you buying this next one on the list, which is the 3XS iQ gaming system. This one has the NVIDIA RTX 5090, so you're going to be achieving the fastest gaming performance that you can achieve. Even at 4K ultra settings, this system is going to be a beast, and you are getting the fastest CPU for both content creation and gaming at the same time in the Ryzen 9 9950X3D. You also get 64 gigs of DDR5 memory, which is plenty of memory, especially if you're a professional creator or if you want to do some type of multitasking, because for gaming you don't need more than 32 gigabytes of RAM, to be honest. And of course you get plenty of storage in 2 terabytes of SSD and a beautiful Corsair case, which in my opinion is one of the best looking cases in the market. But of course this PC is the most expensive one out there at around £4,600, so it's very expensive. But again, if you don't care about money and you want the fastest performance, I would highly recommend you getting this one. Now, if you're in the middle, maybe you have £3,000 to spend, maybe you have 2,500, you can get 5080 systems, which are going to be amazing if you want a 4K high-end computer, yet you don't want to spend over £4,000. You will find those PCs down in the video description, and you will also find a bonus system in case you are on the opposite side. Maybe you have less than £1,000 to spend and you want a budget system to play at 1080p on high to ultra settings in high demanding games, but you're not looking to play at 1440p ultra or 4K, you're just looking for a nice budget system that's going to perform amazingly well for the price. You will also find that one down below. And if you're willing to build a PC yourself with the holiday season coming up, I do recommend you watching my video on the best PC builds that you can get right now in the UK. So again, if you're trying to build one yourself, or if you're willing to, I do recommend you watching that video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.